help for the create rules section. So in this there are three types of rules. So we've loaded up a whole bunch of transactions, 213 transactions we've got without rules. So if I wanted to add some default rules, you just press this one button and we get a whole bunch of default rules. So default rule is just some rules that we've got in the system. You might want to use them, you might not want to use them. We'll cover that in a later video of how to edit the rules. But that's how you create them. You just load up your transactions, you press one button and it's done. Okay, the next type of rule is a search-based rule. In this you get the option of choosing which bank account to apply it to, what the start date is, what the end date is. So for example, if you want to allocate some particular costs because there were costs associated with a work trip or a holiday or whatever, you can do so. The hierarchies here, if you don't like this hierarchy and you want to create your own, you just press the plus button and start typing in what your hierarchy 1 is, your hierarchy 2. Again, these are editable and that's in another video. But just for now, as an example, we're going to create a search-based rule. So I'm going to create a really simple one here for Energy Australia. If I punch it in here, you can see all of the transactions below listed out, that are going to be affected by this one rule. Now, in order to show you the functionality of this, I'm going to type in, I know it seems a bit weird, but we're going to have zoo as hierarchy 1. And for hierarchy 2, I'm going to have lizard. Alright, cool, done. There you go. And now I can add a specific rule. So for this one transaction on the 4th of December, I want to have zoo and lizard. Now because I've added it here as new ones, they get moved over. And I can say, okay, great, I'm going to add a rule for that. Cool, so that's just the one transaction. Now for the remaining ones, I'll just show you, if you wanted to type something in here, as you type in, screen's not really big enough, but you can see these are the transactions that are going to be affected by this rule. And this rule is for an electricity bill. So have I got anything? Nope. Okay, I'll just type something in here. Done. And click here to add a search-based rule. So that's how you create the three different kinds of rules. Now over here, this is the tally of all the transactions without rules, and that's all of them in the data set.